Hello everyone, I'm Josh, welcome to Yappidiyap, my new daily internet show where I'm going to be taking interesting thoughts, topics, news articles, anything that I find of interest and fling them at you violently. To start us off, CERN. They've spent $6 billion building an experiment to try and find the Higgs boson and dark matter, and they think they might not actually find it. But is this actually a bad thing? Stroke the beard that doesn't exist. Yup. Anyway, CERN's in Switzerland. It's a science research centre. I've actually visited there. Very interesting place. They've been home to a lot of discoveries, but right now they're in the news because of the Large Hadron Collider, which, 27-kilometre long circle, starts in Switzerland, ends back in Switzerland after saying hi to France. And they're throwing protons. Protons are one of the small subatomic particles. Everything is made out of atoms. Tiny things. Atoms are made out of protons and neutrons, and those themselves are made out of quarks and various types of quarks, up, down, strange, arm, top, bottom. Anyway, the whole point of the experiment is to try and confirm that the way we think the universe works is how the universe works. Currently, CERN has this standard model which can be summed up in, nice 4 lines about there. Anyway, so one of the missing things about the equation is something called the Higgs boson, which is a particle which apparently gives things that really shouldn't have mass, their mass. And they're trying to find it by smashing them into each other really fast and trying to detect it as it flies off through giant detectors. Anyway, finding the Higgs boson will be huge. It'll be confirming that we know how the universe is working, and it puts us even closer to, answering all the questions we need to answer. On the other hand, I read an article in the Time that they're not sure if they can actually find it. They've been searching for about a few years now, a year or two now, and it's not turned up, and neither is dark matter. Now, what does this mean? Does this mean that it's a waste of $6 billion? That, money down the drain in a recession? Short answer, no. In fact, scientists are excited if they can't find it. Now, this seems kind of counterproductive, but you've got to understand, the whole point of science is the pursuit for knowledge. And as they say in life, you learn more by failure. So, if at the end of the whole experiment, CERN want to come out and say, we can't find proof of dark matter, and we can't find proof of the Higgs boson, we have to go look somewhere else. Now, that just opens up whole new areas of discovery that scientists need to look into, because it tells us our thinking, even after 2 million years in existence, is still hugely limited. We need to find more. That's exciting to a scientist. That's exciting to anyone but politicians who say, more money. But it genuinely is interesting. And $6 billion in context is not a lot of money. Okay, fine, $6 billion is an absolute shed load of money, but on the other hand, what are you asking for? Saying $6 billion in returns for possibly finding out the answer to how the universe works? I mean, this is something we've been trying to answer for 2 million years, as the Time said, ever since we grew brains large enough to think, basically. If we can't find evidence that exists, we have to start looking elsewhere. But for all intents and purposes, failure is not the end. Failure is just the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I would like to read your opinions down below. So, feel free to write what you think about the issue, or, link me to an interesting article that I could use in a future episode. So guys, thanks for listening to me yappity yap on, and I'll see you tomorrow.